Alien passengers.
Saucers. And they're alien passengers in Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, really, Trace Gallagher? Is that a fact?
People love this kind of stuff, Meg. I mean, this UFO document is more popular than the FBI investigations into celebrities, into civil rights leaders. I mean, since the FBI released this, 1.5 million people have taken a look at it. Now, the document was actually written back in 1950 by Guy Hoddle. It's this guy. He was the head of the D.C. office of the FBI at the time. Now, the memo was relaying a story about flying saucers and spacemen that was witnessed in New Mexico by people including a police officer, a highway patrolman, and an Army guard. The memo was sent to then FBI Chief J. Edgar Hoover, and it was kind of detailing what they saw. It reads in quote here, "They were described as being circular in shape with raised centers, approximately 50 feet in diameter. Each one was occupied by 3 bodies of human shape but only 3 feet tall, dressed in metallic cloth of a very fine texture. The witnesses claimed that the saucers exploded in a rash of fire. And because the FBI doesn't follow UFOs, the FBI never followed up on the claims." Now, when a memo went online, this one back in 2011 because of Freedom of Information Act, and they dumped all these things, the FBI says that some of the tabloids actually connected this to the 1947 Roswell incident. Remember that? With all the aliens and so forth. But this document, they say, was actually written in 1950, 3 years later, and they weren't trying to hide it. They say they actually publicly released this back in the 1970s as part of Freedom of Information, and it was public for people to look at, but the FBI does acknowledge that they didn't look into it, so the mystery remains unsolved. They ended their memo by saying, quoting here, "Sorry, no smoking gun. The mystery remains." The Roswell incident, by the way, is still heavily debated to this day about what the government's involvement in that was back in 1947.
I can hear my Twitter feed lighting up right now. I can hear it. All right.